Hi, Chad and Jen with eXp Realty, and we're here with Gary Eubanks from Southpoint Bank, and we're going to give you a quick market minute update.
Yep, we just want to get with you today and tell you a little bit about what's going on with the market, sales-wise, as well as Gary's going to talk on what's happening in the world of mortgage rates and programs.
Thank you, Chad, Jennifer. I appreciate it. And really what I want to do today is just give you an overview or a 10,000 feet look of what's going on in the mortgage world, okay? And why rates are doing what they're doing right now. Rates are up, okay? Rates right now with Freddie Mac, the Freddie Mac index right now for a 30-year loan is really in the high sixes, which is about as high as we've seen them in quite some time, okay? And the reason why is one word, and that word is inflation, okay? As long as we keep seeing inflation go up and up and up, rates are not going to come down, okay? However, when inflation is under control and the Fed is getting there, they have raised rates again last month. And so they're getting there to get to a point where we believe inflation is going to start coming down a little bit and level out, okay? When that happens, we will see rates decrease. And really, the Mortgage Bankers Association believes that that'll be somewhere in the second, third, and fourth quarter of this year. Actually, they're predicting even now that rates will be in the low to mid fives by the end of the year, okay, which would be great news for buyers.
That's good news.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. I mean, right now with rates being about as high as we've seen them, around 7%, okay, that's difficult to take in for a lot of buyers who are used to seeing 3% or 3.5%, those kind of things, okay? But we do see the rates leveling out and then coming back down in this year, especially probably in the third and fourth quarter, most likely. We don't see them going much past where they are now, unless some world event happens or something happens that we do not expect. Okay, we don't see rates going much above what they are right now, which is good news.
Yeah, so what I see in that is, right now we're seeing with rates being elevated, I think it's a good time for buyers to be looking. I mean, I know that those rates are tough, but you might have some opportunities that you haven't had in a couple of years to get that house under contract without as much competition, and then refinance it down the road a few months when the rates do ease up some. I took a
That's
look.
right. Chad,
Yeah,
one of the things we say is this to buyers: you marry the house and you date the rate.
I've
Okay.
heard that.
Okay, so find the house that you love
Right.
and that you want to be the house that you want to live in. Yes, the rate's a little higher than we've been used to, but that rate doesn't have to be forever. When rates come down, you can always refinance down to a lower payment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so marry the house, date the rate.
Yeah, a little, I pulled a few stats on what's going on in the market right now, just looking at what has happened in January of 23 versus same period for last year. Overall, I took a little snapshot for Shelby County. Total sales are down, of course. We came from a period where rates were really getting elevated and people were adjusting to that in the second half of the year last year. Inventory was down. We came into the holidays and everything, and so those factors all together caused the number of homes being sold to be down. The good thing, though, for sellers that might be looking at this and trying to decide, is this a good time for me to sell or not? We're still in a seller's market. There's about 3.5 months worth of inventory out there right now, and equilibrium is 6 months. Anything beyond 6 months becomes more of a buyer's market. So we're still in a seller's market. It's just not as crazy as it was.
Thank goodness.
Days on market is up some from 15 days last year was the average to 27 days this year in January. So again, it might take you a little bit longer to sell your home, but let's get honest.
2 weeks.
I remember doing 1-year listing agreements back years ago when the market crashed. So we're still a very reasonable amount of time to sell your home. So all of that is, and then prices are up. Even with the slowdown in sales and all that sort of stuff, for Shelby County anyway, the average sales price year over year from January of last year to January of this year is up 7.7%. So those are all good factors if you're thinking about selling your home and worried that prices are going the wrong way. That's just not happening. Supply and demand is in the favor of the seller. There's just not enough inventory.
All good information, guys. Look forward to doing this with you weekly and giving everybody a very short snapshot of the market, both in the mortgage and the real estate industry locally.
Yep.
Love it. Thanks so much.
Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
tuning in, folks. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.